So we're getting more and more content as the release date approaches for Hogwarts Legacy, and I am really excited. So just recently we received a short trailer of the PlayStation exclusive quest set in Hogsmeade. So in today's video I want to be breaking down the Haunted Hogsmeade Shop quest trailer. So starting off, we get a shot of the entrance of Hogsmeade with a sign which looks very different to that which we've seen in the movies. So clearly the entrance sign of Hogsmeade has gone through some changes over the years from 1890, which is when the game is set, to current day. In prior Harry Potter games, we haven't really explored Hogsmeade yet, apart from maybe some of the LEGO games, so I am really excited to explore a lot more of it, especially places such as Hogshead, which we get a glimpse of in the trailer. Hogshead was not a very respectable inn and pub in the entire village. It was a run-down and dusty fixture of Hogsmeade, owned and operated by none other than Aberforth Dumbledore. According to Hermione Granger in the Sites of Historical Sorcery book, it was actually mentioned that an inn served as a human headquarters for the 1612 Goblin Rebellion. Although it isn't really specified in the book whether the respective inn is the Hogshead, we may get to see the inn play a role in the Goblin Revolution that occurs during our game. At the end of the street, we also get a good look at other shops and other buildings, such as the Three Broomsticks Inn. If you guys would like a more in-depth video based around the town of Hogsmeade and the various inns/shops revealed in the game, let me know down in the comments below and I'll happily make it for you. From this trailer we see plenty of snow and Christmas lights scattered around, suggesting that this quest seems to be set during the winter period. However, due to how the weather/seasonal system works, I do expect that we will be able to play this quest at any point in our playthrough. So our character first gets introduced to someone called Cassandra Mason. She owns a mysterious shop that existed in Hogsmeade. She wanted to sell her shop by the 1890s after some bad luck with the last few tenants. So this fits in perfectly with the time period of our game. Now the mystery underlying the haunted shop seems to be the focus of our quest, so I'll be interested to see where they take this story. Moving on, we get a shot of the underground of the shop, ridden with cobwebs and dusty ancient objects. And on the left, we see a mannequin figurine, which we will see later on in the trailer. Now to access this underground part, what looks like a normal chest is in fact a whole basement enlarged via the extension charm Capacious Extremis. This is very much like what we have seen in Newt Scamander's briefcase full of magical creatures in the films of Fantastic Beasts. Thanks to JP Ravenfire and Proglinet on Twitter, via the YouTube captions we were able to identify two voices we hear in the background of the trailer as Penny and Fastidio. Penny, who I originally thought was Moaning Myrtle in my reaction video, seems to be a shop clerk, or someone who works for Madame Mason, as we refer to Madame Mason as Penny's mistress. Whereas Fastidio's voice and maniacal laugh gave me eerie vibes of Peeve the Poltergeist.
Those who came before you just could not seem to escape the darkness. Will you?
However, Peeves was known to cause mischief and trouble, whereas Fastidio seems to pose a more life-threatening presence. Now this begs the question, does this quest have an impact on the morality of our path, whether we choose to take the dark path or the good path? So now we return back to the previously mentioned creepy mannequin figures. They look like they can operate short distances, but it does seem that they can be destroyed pretty easily with the Firestorm spell. Next we get a glimpse of a statue, and it's not quite clear as to who that might be, but I speculate it may be Merlin, since there has been talk of his presence/work in one form or another in the game. So whether it will be Merlin, it'll be interesting to see. Judging from this trailer, the majority of the quest occurs in the basement of this shop, which was actually confirmed by the Hogwarts Twitter Legacy page to be a dungeon, and given that we received an additional dungeon from the quest, this lines up perfectly. Along with this dungeon, we also get some pretty epic quest rewards. A badass looking cosmetic set is something I'll definitely be wearing. From the feather in the top hat to the brown and dark waistcoat to the pocket watch, it looks slick. PlayStation players can be rocking around this outfit as soon as they have access to this quest. The other reward from this haunted shop quest is the store itself. So once we have this shop/store, we can sell items and gears for better rates compared to other stores, earning you a lot more money to be expended elsewhere. So yeah, it does sound like a big advantage for those of you who get it early. However, it is important to note that this quest is accessible to all the consoles by February 10th, 2024, i.e. a year later. Okay, it may not serve as much of a funding purpose for your character by then, if you have completed the game, but the quest itself is something to definitely look forward to. Alright, before we end, I want to mention one thing which was actually not shown in the trailer, but was actually revealed to us in the deluxe edition poster. We actually get something called the Felix Felicis potion. For those of you avid Harry Potter fans, you might know what this is. So the Felix Felicis potion gives you luck for an entire in-game day. But what the Felix Felicis potion actually does is it reveals the chests around you for a whole day wherever you move. So you can definitely use that to your advantage and collect as many resources as quickly as possible. But yeah, that's as much as we've been told recently. They've definitely built the hype on this quest, and I'm really excited for this quest, let alone the game. But yeah, for now that'll be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's breakdown video. I had a lot of fun making it. If you guys would like to see more of these breakdown videos or more reaction videos based around Hogwarts Legacy, let me know down in the comments below and I'll happily make those for you. But for now, that'll be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed.